Professionals today are working longer hours and churning out more raw material than at any other point in history. Yet securing a promotion, negotiating a meaningful raise, or landing a new role feels increasingly out of reach. In previous decades, the equation was straightforward. Whenever computing or software allowed white-collar workers to produce more in less time, wages rose in tandem. This chart maps that historical relationship and reveals a stark anomaly. While the line for professional productivity continues its climb, average salaries are trending downward, meaning capable professionals are watching their market value decline. This drop in value has nothing to do with personal work ethic or a sudden loss of individual skill. Instead, we have to look at the macroeconomics of labor. The basic rules that dictate how white-collar work is valued have quietly rewritten themselves. That stagnant paycheck is the first tangible sign that the deep economic bedrock under your entire career has moved. Look at this classic supply and demand chart. In cold economic terms, a salary is simply the market price paid for the total supply of your professional output. A stable supply of competent workers meeting a steady corporate demand creates a predictable baseline wage. But generative AI tools bypass human limits entirely. They instantly produce passable code, write competent marketing copy, and generate data analysis at near zero cost. Because AI increases supply with the click of a button, the market is now flooded with an unprecedented volume of average professional output. The mechanics here are unforgiving. When the supply of any commodity skyrockets without a proportional increase in buyer demand, its market price inherently plummets. AI is commoditizing the output of average professionals, dragging its market value down even while the jobs themselves persist. In the traditional corporate landscape, you only had to be slightly faster or marginally more accurate than the person sitting in the cubicle next to you to secure a stable career. The labor market has mutated away from that human versus human race. Professionals now find themselves competing against a technology that offers infinite, instant supply, rather than just a few human coworkers. Because this infinite supply is readily available, the baseline standard for what a company considers valuable work has risen permanently. Being good enough at producing standard spreadsheets or generic design is now an economic liability, guaranteeing a slow slide into lower-wage, easily replaceable labor. In a modern professional market that is currently drowning in an infinite ocean of average commoditized output, what attributes still command a high price? The answer lies in the scarcity premium, the price a market pays for assets that are heavily demanded but impossible to mass produce. In human beings, that scarcity takes the form of elite judgment, complex problem solving, deep industry nuance, and high-level strategy. This bell curve illustrates the workforce. Survival requires transitioning out of the middle, the AI commodity zone, to reach the top 10%. The output generator era is ending. Financial rewards now flow to the strategic editor and complex decision maker. Practically, this means abandoning the repetitive, easily defined tasks that software can now automate, and investing your time into the critical cognitive skills that algorithms cannot replicate. The professional landscape is now a binary market. Success requires providing scarce, premium value, or accepting the declining wages of